Hey, it's Liz from Thrice, and it is Web3 Wednesdays. This week, we're going to dive into a topic that's been in the news quite a bit, and it involves stablecoins, USDC, and Tornado Cash. It's a lot to unpack, so we're going to try to break this down as simply as possible. So USDC is essentially a fungible, so completely changeable, like dollar bills, ERC20 token, which means it's on the Ethereum blockchain, and that it is collateralized. And we'll get into that in a little bit. So it represents a single US dollar. So every USDC is backed by an actual US dollar. Okay, so it is collateralized one-to-one. And there are public ledgers out there where you can look and make sure that all of these USDCs have actual dollars behind them. And the price is pegged to the dollar, so it is quite stable. If the dollar goes up a little or goes down a little compared to other currencies, so does USDC. So what are the benefits of that? Why would anyone bother to use a digital version of the US dollar? Well, a big reason is if you have people with a couple of different Ethereum wallets, you can move that money from person to person or business to business 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So that's a lot better than the current systems out there, which are pretty much till 2 p.m. New York time, Monday through Friday, no holidays, no weekends, or the like. So it's a much more flexible currency. Also, if you hold USDC in a crypto wallet, it's really easy to buy NFTs or gaming assets or other things. You don't have to hold your money in Ethereum or Bitcoin or something that's moving quite a bit compared to the dollar. But you have this digital token in order to make these purchases. And the third reason that people like USDC is because it's programmable. So if you're building a company and you want to add a USDC wallet into it so that you can take payments or the like, it's really easy to do that. Now, recently some news was about this thing called Tornado Cash. Now, Tornado Cash was a basically a Web3 product that was built that allows you to mix all of this ETH together and then send it out to other wallets. And why would you want to do that? Well, as we've discussed in the past, crypto wallets are public. You have a public version of the wallet and you can see what money is going in and what money is going out. And so Tornado Cash was designed so that if you send a whole lot of money in, it all gets mixed up and then it gets sent out to various different wallets. You don't lose any of the value, but it kind of takes away the traceability and it allows people to be more anonymous, which is great for privacy. Now, there's some really legitimate reasons why you might want to be private. Journalists, civil disobedience, protests, people who live in countries where you can't freely speak and they want to move money around to support their causes, that's a really legitimate and good reason why you might need privacy and you don't want to get tracked and then thrown in jail. Some not so legit reasons might relate to money laundering. And the government of the US and other governments around the world think that more than 20% of the money going into Tornado Cash is in fact being used for these illicit or not legitimate reasons. As a result, a software engineer who helped create Tornado Cash was arrested in the Netherlands. And this opened a whole can of worms. Like, just because he created the product or helped build a product, should he be the one going to jail when he's not necessarily doing anything illegal or illicit? It's kind of like, are the people who print money supposed to go to jail if that money is used in money laundering? So the other thing is you can't really just go and shut this company down. It's completely decentralized. So he doesn't have the ability, like the CEO of a public Web2 company, to go in and quote unquote close Tornado Cash. So is this just shooting the messenger? We're not really sure, but the guy's going to spend 3 months in jail while the full charges are hashed out, and then we'll find out what happens. So anyway, that was a quick take on stablecoins, USDC, and Tornado Cash. It's a little bit to unpack, but hopefully this makes it clear, and we will see you next week on Web3 Wednesday. Thanks.